Fountain of Youth. We get John Krasinski, Natalie Portman, Isa Gonzalez. You get Mother's Milk from The Boys. Laszlo, what's his name? Laszlo? I don't know. He's the guy that sounds like Method Man in the movie. Fountain of Youth. If this is a movie that if you water down The Mummy and Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, you get the Fountain of Youth, just without the excitement.
Why The Last Crusade?
It's like the Fountain of Youth, kind of like the water,
Holy
the
Grail?
Jesus Christ thing, like the Holy
The
Grail.
Holy Grail.
It kind of feels like they took that story. It's just watered down, and it's not exciting. This movie is not exciting at all.
It's based on water.
You
Yeah,
get John
Fountain.
Krasinski playing Ryan Reynolds.
Well, John Krasinski plays John Krasinski.
No, he's playing
this
Ryan
movie.
Reynolds. I feel like this movie
they're
was
the same
originally
person.
pitched to Ryan Reynolds because that's the way that he's. John Krasinski, other than The Office, Jack Ryan, he's not like this, right? Still,
No.
he's not. He doesn't act like this. In other movies, like he doesn't act like this. He's acting like Ryan Reynolds. You get Ryan Reynolds light. Yeah, this movie felt so much like I'm trying to take some parts from The Last Crusade with the Holy Grail story, kind of. I'm taking all the stuff from the. It's kind of like The Mummy, right? And not even the first Mummy, The Mummy Returns. Right, with like having a kid and going on adventures. You have the Magi in Isa Gonzalez, right? She's like the Magi. You get some dude with a mullet as the Interpol agent. Yeah, this movie was very boring, anticlimactic. There was no excitement, even during the action sequences. They weren't that great. John Krasinski got annoying after a certain amount of time. Yeah, I did not like this movie at all.
It had its moments. I thought the chemistry between him and Natalie Portman was good. I did believe that they were brother and sister.
The way they fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isa Gonzalez, she was good too. All right.
Same.
And
From
then
the
the
Saddam
little
TV
Stanley
show, bro.
Tucci cameo.
That's right, the Tooch.
You want to get
Any
some
movie with the
pasta?
Tooch, he couldn't save the Tooch couldn't save this movie.
Nah.
Well, I mean, they put the Tooch in because what if it becomes a thing?
Isn't
They
it
leave
funny
it-
that
it's
the Tooch
abrupt,
was
too.
in Rome?
Yeah, that guy's always in Rome. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, any reason to get Italian food somewhere?
That's where
Just
isn't
go to
that where they
Olive
filmed
Garden.
Conclave?
He's got his show on HBO Max.
Oh, they keep changing it.
Yoga.
HBO Go.
Yeah, this movie it wasn't enjoyable. It was kind of boring.
Better than the last
was too long.
Indiana Jones movies.
Guy Ritchie movie doesn't feel like a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah. But why couldn't the Indiana Jones movies, the last two, do something like this without being too,
Well, without getting into a whole conversation about Indiana Jones being fantastical,
the last
This
two leaves me
movie-
way.
this movie was just taking from all that stuff. It was literally just taking from like there's
Well,
like
all these treasure hunter movies take.
National Treasure
Right.
was its own thing, and that one was not like super fantastical. Those were enjoyable like adventures.
Almost
This
like
movie,
great.
this movie didn't feel like an adventure. If at a point it felt like a chore to watch,
It did
and it
not
was
feel-
like they took the formula of all those other. It's predictable, 100% with Domhnall Gleeson, right? Like his whole story arc. And then the way that they end the movie is like, oh, I have an idea, and the credits roll.
We're gonna go on another adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Oh,
movie
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say, did you notice how ridiculous it was that their father's name was?
Yeah.
Mhm.
for that,
They
it
should
was
have
like,
just called him Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You
it's
can't
like
live up to the.
He's Harrison.
He's much.
And he's known for driving a Ford.
Done. Yeah,
And
no,
planes
this-
into the ground.
And just because he was a treasure hunter just like he was, before that he was a carpenter too.
Yeah, this movie just wasn't there. Like, I see what they tried to do with it, but with John Krasinski, his quips for everything, at a certain point, he just feels too old to do this. He just doesn't fit the mold of this kind of
You're telling me
adventure movie.
Jack Ryan feels too old.
But like in the context of this adventure movie, like yes, their chemistry was good, him and Natalie Portman, but I didn't believe him as a treasure hunter, and everything came. It was too smooth for him to steal, and then this didn't feel gritty like let's say The Gentleman, right? I know it's a different type of movie. It's a gangster movie, but that's another Guy Ritchie movie. This felt like a Guy Ritchie's just trying to get paid to do something. Like, I'm just trying to make money. Let me just make
Yeah,
a quick
Apple,
movie.
Apple has that money to pay.
Yeah, let me just make a quick. Well, he made what did Guy Ritchie do? No, that wasn't
Well,
Guy
last
Ritchie.
didn't he make one of the last Jason Statham movies?
No, I don't know. He made a movie.
Wrath of
I
Man or some shit like that.
was that Guy Ritchie?
Was it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. No, but yeah, it just didn't feel like there was no Guy Ritchie. Like, it didn't feel like it was meant to be a Guy Ritchie movie. Yeah, I just think this movie was.
Rashida Jones.
It was very long. It
She
felt
said.
very long.
Story of my life.
I felt like there was no stop line. There was no like your movie. You have an adventure. There's really no stakes. It's not exciting. Even the action sequences didn't make it feel exciting.
Very end, the it's when they finally, spoiler, find it. I like the explanation that came with it, which is, with the whole thing. I'm like, okay, that I would love to have seen that as part of an Indiana Jones thing.
No,
No, it's
You're
better,
wrong.
like, hey, let's get some
Shut
alien
down
skulls.
immediately.
Or like let's go back in time. No, I'd rather have him.
Oh
do
yeah,
something-
it's like a guy pulling another guy's heart out of their chest.
Oh no, that's
Those are all the movies going to find the Holy Grail, right? And then it being like the fountain of youth as well, right? Drinking out of it gives you eternal life.
it can heal you.
Come on now. So you can't say that
Bruh,
Indiana Jones isn't
it can't
fantastical.
be-
But the problem is that this movie, yes, it has the fantastical ending. I just couldn't really enjoy it. I couldn't like get into it. Even with the chemistry between Natalie Portman and John Krasinski. Even with the chemistry of Aisa Gonzalez and John, like he has chemistry with those people, with everyone in the movie, right? It's just he felt like like, oh, this should have been Ryan Reynolds, or that like let's write this movie to be like Ryan Reynolds, or to be Deadpool light, right? That's kind of what it felt like, and for me it didn't work.
Deadpool
It's the PG-13 Deadpool version. Once Upon a Deadpool.
without the skin.
Was it family friendly though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there really isn't anything bad in it. There's no bad words. There's a kid drinking, but
That's true.
yeah, overall, I think, yeah, this makes sense why this was a straight to streaming movie, but it just wasn't a good one, right? It was kind of bleh, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's an older man. He's like, I don't have to do this anymore.
He just did the Gentlemanly Warfare. He just did The Gentleman, right? He
Yeah,
just did those
those are
movies.
things-
Yeah, but those movies, he wanted to do this one, obviously, because he got paid for it.
No, he wanted to get paid for something so that he can make something different afterwards. Because it's always you do the one as a favor.
He's like,
Yeah,
all right, fine.
make Dick Tracy.
And then she
He
turned
did-
into a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was a big miss. Like, I think I
Boring.
saw the
Yeah,
trailer and
it's boring.
yeah, it's a big
I
miss.
think with a couple of tweaks, you could probably make a part 2, which might happen. It might actually be better with a couple of tweaks, but it's just take it down a notch here and rise up here. I don't know. It's just I want to see more Tooch though.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah,
Relax.
he's the new Joey Pants.
Hey, Joey Pants is Joey Pants.
Yeah, but like if you want to
put him in everything.
Joe Pantaleone in the movie,
And no,
Tooch
I
makes
don't.
it classy.
I mean, the best part is that you don't have to go to the theaters to go watch this movie, but it's also, in my opinion, you're sitting there kind of bored by the end of this movie. The performances can't save it. I think overall the movie's too long and it just gets repetitive. If you guys saw Fountain of Youth on Apple Plus or Apple TV, let us know what you guys saw in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Vinny.
It's Ozzy.
And
We'll see you guys next time.
Love you, Tooch.